Hey everybody, this is Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live on Thursday, November 2nd, 2023. The game plan for today, for this video, is I'm going to be putting in one single row of the King of Firewood's inventory. You see what he's got here? I'm going to put one row into there, and then I'm going to drive over to my new summer campfire wood area. If you watched the video yesterday, you would have seen that. It's right over here. So I'll be just driving up there and then backing in and unloading and stacking it. Hey, there's Mr. Access, Brad McGurk. Man, I want to play with that Access sometime. I need one of those. But the Ultra does it just fine for me. Team Blue and Orange, buddy. All right, back to the video. I've been moving some of the King's wood down here that I bought off him. Right there. That's other summer storage. That's pretty much full. I don't know, got a couple cords there, so I'll be selling that when people start buying in the spring. I don't know, in March or April, and it won't last all summer. So I got to build up another area. So I'm gonna be taking it over there. I also got I had another close call with the trailer. If you watched the video the other day, when I delivered that half cord to Gull Lake, and I got out to unload it, I looked and I never latched the lock on the tongue or whatever for the trailer, you know, that locks it down. So theoretically, if I hit a pothole, it could have popped off there. So I got real lucky like that. And yesterday I had another close call. I'll tell you about that here in a little bit. You see I got a wheelbarrow here. You know, I got to sort through this, I don't want to say crap, but I got to sort through his wood. And, you know, the stuff that's like this, cut 16, 18 inches, goes in here. But when you got, like this big oak block, I don't know. Maybe, I just don't know what to do with it. I'll either throw it into my boiler wood pile, or I will give it to Mom, and that's what the wheelbarrow's for. So I'm going to be working on his his stack there, but I know he's got a bunch of oak buried in here, so I kind of want to get to that. But I had somebody the other day, I think it was Henry Chimmel or whatever. He's like, "Yeah, you're stealing the King's wood." No, I gave him $100. And I'm taking 6 rows. I'd only take 5 if he helped me, but I got to be compensated for my time here. So, you know, I usually sell one single row for $40 to people that come in their truck on the back. So I'm basically, I told him I'd pay him 20 per row, but if I got to move it myself, then I'm going to take one extra row. 'Cause time is money. You know, and I had to laugh too. Every time I post a picture of a delivery where I dump it out, throw it out, everybody's like, "Yeah, I would have stacked it for him." The customer told me to dump it out right there in his driveway because it's too wet to drive on the grass. He said he would wheelbarrow it there himself. I do what the customer says. You know, the customer's always right. So that's what I did. And then, you know, and then people, I would have moved it back. Hey man, if you want to work for free, you work for free. You do you. I do me. I'm not a volunteer. I'm in this to make money. I'm in this to survive. I can't survive by giving all my labor away. You know, I did back in the day. Probably like 4 years ago, I would stack for free if I could get next to it. But I'm adding an extra at least half hour to my time, where I can like throw out a Joe cord in about 10 minutes, but to stack one can take me like 45 minutes. So that's why I offer it. I offer moving and stacking. They're 2 separate fees. Because they'll be like, "Yeah, I want it stacked here on my patio behind the house." Uh, okay, I'm sorry, but my $25 stacking fee doesn't cover the hour and a half it's going to take me to wheelbarrow back there. So I just want to be compensated fairly, you know. Remember, it's a union shop. We were running a union shop here, so I got to get paid prevailing wage. Ain't that right, Rogala? Well, Rogala messaged me this morning. He said he was back at the hospital. They were doing more tests on him for his infection, so he's probably just watching the replay now, so I hope he gets better soon. I'm not sure what Mike's doing, but I know he needs to get down to Gull Lake, get me more wood, more ash. I had 2 calls today, 2 calls for wood, and so I'm gonna, after I take care of this, I got 1 more to move, and that'll be six loads that I've transferred. I put 3 loads down, 4 loads down there. This is load number 5, and I think I'm actually going to give load number 6 to the customer I'm going to deliver at 1 o'clock. He's a local guy. He texted me this morning, and a guy I graduated high school with texted me this morning and said he needed some. So I already had deliveries scheduled for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now I'm doing one today. And I told my buddy I went to school with that I would take care of him next Friday. That's when he wanted it. He wanted it on the weekend, or Friday works for him. But yeah, we're gonna take you to the new spot. Not a big fan of Linwood, but my quality standards for summer campfire wood isn't as stringent as they are for winter wood. I see some pieces up there I know I can give to Mom. She ain't gonna like them, but you know, you put stuff in here like this. I mean, there is some good stuff in here, but I don't know. Would you ship that? You know, cut the limbs off when you're cutting it, right? Just about full here. I don't know. Trying to. Oh, that one's too long. Another one of these. Me and Mike, every time we sort through somebody's wood that's cut, that isn't cut 16 inches, it's all over the place like my brother's. It's like, cutting is not that hard. It's not that hard to stay in that 14 to 18 inch range. I know you're going to occasionally get some small ones, some cookies, or some that are way too long. It's just going to happen. But not like 50% of the wood. 50% is bad. You don't know what the hell you're doing. Silver maple, that's good. Summer wood. I think I'm just about full. I think I'll tell you that that story, the story with the hitch real quick before I move. Well, I don't know, maybe I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it right now. We'll tell you the story about the hitch. So let's take a walk over here. I just want to have a visual demonstration for you. I got this all the way up so you could see me, so sorry if it's a kind of a weird angle. All right, so there's the load. There's the load I picked up yesterday. Went and bought that from Phil. So there, get you a little bit closer. Then we got to move my truck. Oh, this stupid thing. Here, looks like it's still going. There. That good? It looks like the sun's coming out. It's a nice working day. It's like in the 40s. It's down into the 30s last night. So there we go. So I just want to give you a visual so you know what I'm talking about, because everybody knows about what happened when on Monday, or when I delivered the first trailer load of what a half cord. There you go, down just a little bit. So what I forgot, I changed this up because this is the lever that locks it into place, but when you're trying to put it on, it always stays down, so I hooked it to this chain. When I put it on the ball, I left this up like this, and I drove 15 miles with it not secure. But the thing is, when it sits on my truck, it's kind of at an angle, so there's a lot of weight pushing down. So it would take a lot to lift it off there, but I don't want to take my chances like that. I'm going to make sure it's hitched in. So yesterday, when I get back, I back this up into here. And then I go to take this off. The pin's sitting in there like this. You know, somehow the pin that goes on the end here fell off somewhere. So I was driving, it was on like that. If this one came off, that could have went right off. So got to really pay attention. Now I don't know where I can find another one of those pins for these. Maybe Tractor Supply or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it was kind of scary. It's like, what? Even though Phil's only a 5 mile round trip, I still go on the road for a little bit, and it if it came off and slid off the back, well, I did have the safety chains on there, but I don't want to find out if they work. You know what I mean? Let me put you guys down so now you don't have to be as high. So I'm going to take the truck back there and stack it in my new area. Hope you like that story. Hit the thumbs up if you like that story. So there's the truck. You know, I got $40 worth of wood in there. So we got to take it over here. I'll set you guys up right here and go park. I'll go park. And then I'll have to come back and get this. So I'm gonna set you like right here, Randy Clay, because I got to get in the truck and I want you guys to see what's going on. So just sit tight. I'll be right back. Just got to get in position. Going to the new spot. Hopefully Scotty can dump his wood in here. If he can fit in here and get it dumped without running into anything. It's supposed to bring me 2 dump trailer loads. Got to see if that's good. I got to pull forward just a little bit. That should be good. Probably could have went down there a little bit farther because that's where I plan on starting at, but I think I can make this work. I can make it work. All right, remember, I'm the camera crew. Don't forget, I don't want anybody hollering, stop messing around with the camera. Well, who's going to move it if I don't? Here we go, got 40 watching. We got 40 watching. That's pretty good. Looks like the sun's coming up. I hope the glare's not too bad on you. But this way, in my new area, you used to just stack it around the perimeter and then throw it in the middle. But the pieces in the middle and the bottom did not dry. They got all moldy. I'm done doing that. So this is what I'm going to do now. See? We're going to start stacking. You know, see, I got those posts in there and that wall. Morning, Jeffrey. Glad you could join us. Thanks for stopping by. And get this unloaded, and then I got to wrap it up because I got to do a delivery. I got to make some money. You know, I did the 2 deliveries on Monday. I charged them $240 each. Well, the one guy only had $300 on him, and I only had $20 change. So he said, just keep it. So he basically paid me $480. The other guy paid me $240. So that's $520 in sales. But then I didn't sell anything on Tuesday, which is Halloween. And yesterday I didn't sell anything. And then, you know, tomorrow I gotta deliver a half cord of oak and hickory for $300. And the customer is not too far from the delivery I did Monday. That'll be 5 deliveries I've did to Gull Lake in the last 2 weeks. So, starting to get a big customer base there. And that's the same lake I go out on in the summer with Zach. But yeah, this is kind of on a hill, so I'm going to just go up to the top of that and go and then kind of angle it down. Unless I decide to put in a post on this side, which I don't think I want to do. I just want to have the blocker on this end, on the bottom end. So in the summertime, I could back up into here without running into posts to load up. Like I say, I don't like doing the customer's job, which is drying the wood. But this is the only way it's going to dry. If it's green when you cut it, got to be stacked in single rows. This is pretty sturdy, and like I say, I'm going to do 2 rows on each pallet that I got here, and try to get it all the way filled up to the end by the end of this year. That would be pretty cool. But I don't know. Scotty's supposed to bring me 2 dump trailer loads, which is like between a cord, 3 or 4 face cord. And then he's just going to dump it out here where my truck's parked. And then I got to stack it, which I'm not too enthused about that. I think I might pay Craig. He's helped me on and off for about 6 years. He's an older guy, but he doesn't want to be in the videos. So that's why you never seen him. He's been in some as cameraman. He's helped me out as a camera guy and filmed me cutting. Head down. See, I'm just trying to fill up this corner right now. Not going to measure this out. No reason to measure exact face cords or Joe cords or half cords, because it's going to be moved with a trailer or a truck, and then you just charge them by how much they put in their trailer or truck. But yeah, luckily the delivery to this guy, he's local, and I told him noonish, which then he said 1 o'clock. I said okay. Well, now I'm kind of glad, because it's still gonna take me another half hour to load up his wood. I'm gonna take a roll from my brother, and then we'll be even for the $100 I gave him. But I'll probably have to buy more. But if I can mix this stuff in and not deplete my dry inventory, I got to ask Phil when he's going to get me another load. That load I just showed you is going to be gone by Sunday. So I'm going to send him a message and tell him I need more by Monday. Because right now on the books, including the delivery today, I got 5 deliveries to do. And they're all to repeat customers. You know, when you sell that junk wood like I sell, when you sell junk wood, people keep coming back. I don't know why. There is some ash in here, but it was in the way. I had to take it. At least I'm getting prepared, and got to be prepared for summer. I don't want to have to be like I am now and try to keep scrambling for dry trees in the woods. Now, some of this wood my brother produced is actually pretty nice. I mean, I'll give him credit for it when credit's due, when credit's earned. If you missed yesterday's inventory video, you should check it out. Alright, almost done. You know, I thought about filling the whole truck up with like a Joe cord, but I think it's just easier this way, grabbing them off the back, because then I don't have to run all the way up there, then throw them here and handle them a couple times, especially when I'm doing this on my own. Trying to keep it straight as possible. I don't want it leaning either way. And this is not even 4 foot tall. It's close. I think it's only like maybe 45 inches or something, 46, so it's close. But like I say, we're doing a row on each pallet. Here's the last one for my brothers. And now he and I are even. But I'm sure he's going to need more money. So I got to get ready and load up. What you think, folks? I'll give you a quick look at it. Let me throw my gloves so I don't lose them in the truck. I'm going to need them. I'm going to show you what we got. We got 51 watching. Hi, Kevin. How you doing, Kevin Shakira? Shaftera, something like that. I always mess up people's names. But tomorrow we're going to be loading some of this oak up. So I'll do a video of that. But see, you see my new area? I did it in the video yesterday. I bought 20 of these posts, those nail-in posts from Phil, for 120 bucks. And so I'm going to pound them in here and leave a gap. There's going to be plenty of room for air to get through here. Yeah, I didn't bring anything to drink, so I can't take a union break, Billy. So I don't know. Put in maybe 1, 2, maybe that one, and at least 2 more pallets there, and then I'll have fill up this area. Like I say, Scotty's going to come with a dump trailer, dump it where my truck is, and then we got to stack it in these rows. So that's how we're going to do it. But all right, 59 watch, that's pretty good. Must be all on lunch, but I don't know what time it is. But I told him I'd be there at 1 o'clock, and I got to load up, go over to Bay 2, load up. So get him his Joe cord and go get my 190 bucks delivered and dumped in his garage. And he's a guy, he's got plenty of room to store wood, and I kept saying, order in the spring, order in the spring. And I could take, he's got even a wood shed out that's perfect for drying. I thought about calling him, but I never did. And here we are, trying to scramble to find dry wood. So I'm going to take care of him real quick, grab some lunch, and call it a day. And I think I'll be back tomorrow to show you me loading this oak up. So thanks for watching. Thanks everybody. Hit the thumbs up, and who makes it to the end of the videos and who shares the videos too. I really appreciate that. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.